Nice. That's it.
Well, let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks.
All right, some
Thanks
good
to our
ammo.
friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd?
Yeah, they
And now
talk
you
about
want
it
us
and
to
gripe
just
about
head
it for a little while, and then they head towards it. So, okay, so I'm gonna fast travel to Sanctuary, and I'm gonna cut out for a little bit on the recording because these files are huge, and I don't want to mess up my hard drive by storing too many of them. So I'm gonna move them over to my storage hard drive, and then we'll come back after a while and continue on. You won't know any difference, but trust me, it'll be a while. There we go. We're back. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to kick off after I save and build a place for my armor. And I'll be back. Or can I put my armor up? I may have to have an armorer build the armor workshop. Yeah, I've got a local leader, but I need 1 point of armor. I got a level. Yeah. I want to get armor anyway, so... Great. Now I can build it. Okay, sweet. Can I find... There we go. Get out. Transfer all my junk. Yay. Put the armor in place. You notice when I was talking to him, my helmet was gone. I've got the mod that allows you to see your face while you're conversating. It automatically takes your helmet off when you go into conversation. Okay, so I'm gonna save here and move my files, and I'll be back. Oh, sweet, I'm back. Alright, well, I've got to prepare the place for the coming arrival of the settlers. So let's do that right now. I am going to be using... Let me see if I've got the... Nope. Special power armor. Huh. I'm going to be using Sim Settlements. Power Shipment Crate. I don't even know what that is. That's power armor. Oh, build frames. And this is not what it needs to be. So, bummer. That means something is wrong with my setup. So I've got to go back out and fix my mods yet again. Yay. So I should be able to reach my my Sim settlements through this, and I cannot. All I can get is that, which is not what I want at all. Power armor. Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, I have to come. I forgot to do something, actually. Let's go back to the Museum of Freedom. Forgot to pick up the parts in the museum when I cleared it out. Because they're in the back room, and I have to go back there and get them before I can actually use Sim Settlements. So that was kind of silly on my behalf. I could just spawn them in with consoles, but why? There we go. It does take a little bit of time to zone. I mean, I'm alright with that, I guess. Okay. It's much faster, actually, once you've got that unlocked. Can we go any faster? Alright, so if you're trying to build Do Sim Sentiment, you want to know where all that stuff is. It's back here. Right here. This is where you're going to find all your bits and pieces. True police stories? What's that? No idea. Okay. Terminal that's going to talk about a little bit of background information about Robco. Sweet. Oh, so there we go. We got that. Can't hurt to get a little bit more junk while we're hid. Ooh, that was actually 2 pieces of stuff. Didn't hurt myself. That's good. Alright, back to Commonwealth. And then we'll fast travel once we get here back to Sanctuary. I don't know, but I think we're probably not going to beat them back to Sanctuary. And before I talk to these yahoos again, yeah, there they are. I'm going to prep the ground for them, so let's get myself started. We go to Peril 8, I believe. Or is it Miscellaneous? Let's look at Miscellaneous. I think it's the... There's the modules. There's the manager holotape. And... Okay. You can now build. Great. I'm now going to... Perform a setup notifications software settings. Is that it? I'm going to scale it down to smaller. The on workshop mode only. On. I'm not even sure if I've got it. Got it. Excuse me, HUD installed or not? Yeah, I do. All right, so there's my stuff. So now they'll show up. There's an armor crate. Okay, now they have their... Oh, that's why I was confused, because they have their own special category that... at least that's what King Gath was talking about earlier. Okay, so... Actually, I want to put agriculture here on the edges. And like a garden path in between. But agriculture... put 2 agricultures. Agriculture there. And then I want to put industrial here. And then more agriculture on the other side of it. There we go. And then I want to put another industrial. And then another agriculture right next to it. There we go. So that's 4 agricultures, 2 industrial. That's a lot of jobs for them. And we'll put the housing units... let's put the housing units kind of like along here. Or not. Let me think. I could build... No. Let's put a couple of right here. So, go in here and put in the housing units. Industrial, commercial, residential. Let's lose that. Put one there. One there. We'll put facing the neighbors. Facing neighbors. One there. Well, let's see if I can get rid of this. Let's disable. Nope. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, because I can Yeah, non-reference. I have to be able to move that in order to get something placed here. And I can't do that without spring cleaning or whatever the other mod is that does everything as well. So I'll put several along here across the waterfront. Because if you're going to live near the water, you're going to live near the waterfront. Okay, there's one there. One there. A little gap between the next group. One. Whoa! Yeah, went overboard. So you never see this nonsense when I edit the videos. Me falling into the water and stuff like that just doesn't happen. It's embarrassing. One there. One there. And it disappears into the dirt a little bit, so I've got to lift it up. And then put it right there. Alright. So now that we've got that up there, we'll go back into here, into housing, and put a little cool little balcony thing right in front. Yep. Put one here. Ah, that's ridiculous. What? Okay, stop moving. Alright, so now I'll put some stairs up here on the end so people can go up there and promenade. Again, with the stupid moving things when you shouldn't be moving them. Thank you. And we'll put some sort of wood balcony. Let's put this kind of up here. I kind of like that. Okay, and let me see if I've got a... I think I can use a ramp in the scaffolding section to connect these two units. Alright. Now, how I'm going to do this is because I have a special... Yeah. At least I think I have a special. Yes, I do. That should change the axis of... Let me see if I can get this to work the way I want it to. There we go. Now, if I can get it to go down, I've got place anywhere, which takes quite a bit of, I don't know if I want to call it technical know-how, but it's requires installation of a yet another program that has, yeah, there we go. Now we can walk up and from here to here with that ramp. So it may be something some people are unwilling to do. I know that on a slower machine it also makes it slower. Again with the... Stop doing that. And I don't want that one at all. Don't like that one. I think that one's ugly. That one is also ugly, but it's less ugly. Yes, and I just now noticed that the flooring changes direction right there. There we go. No, 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 no. There we go. What? No, come on. Ah. Okay, this is frustrating. I know what I'm going to do. Yay. Just store it. Go back and place it like I should the first place. Ah, doggone it. I'll get it eventually. This is ridiculous. You realize this, right? This is also ridiculous. Because I had it right the first time. Okay. Really? You gonna do this weird stuff for an hour and a half till you get your right thing? Yes, yes I am. Alright. Okay, so got complete transitional smoothness. Put another ladder down here. That was weird. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay, so now I have to connect all of these with power. And I am not really playing Horizon or anything like that, so it's not that important to me that I get this huge population mass in one place. Which will be nice for a change. Less pressure. Alright, so that kind of stuff is all over there. So let's put the power units up here. I need one science for that. But this I can put up anytime. 15 power, huh? Probably need to install a mod that gives me more power to my windmills and whatnot. So and I can't reach it because it's up there, but it's not close enough for me to. So I'll have to put a ladder up there just to get up there and finish this nonsense. And then I have to actually walk up the ladder rather than missing it and embarrassing myself yet again. What? Okay, so I gotta move this forward some. Just turn it all around. 160 degrees, 180 degrees, 160 degrees. Ay. Really? At least try to hide the fact that the wheels, that the legs are sticking up out of the air. That's better. There we go. Connected. Connected. Drop it down some, just so it'll stick a little bit more, so it just pretends like it's stuck in the middle of the roof. Yeah, that's pretty close. That looks good. So they are connected and they are connected. So I have connection. I'll take this one over to here. Thank goodness they made those really, really high. This one to that one to this one to that one. Hopefully that won't interfere with anything. And then we'll take this one and connect it to one of these. Yay! That one, if it can reach. It did? Good. Alright. So I've got food. I've got power. I need better generators. I'll worry about that some other day. I need water. So let's go down to the river and make some water. And I'm pretty sure, since this is hard and not survival, that water they collect is going to be purified water. So that's just really awesome. Yes, water purifier. 13 of them I can build. So I'll put 2 here. That should give me plenty of water. And I connect it to this one. Yes. And it reaches even. Yes. And yeah. Sweet. I may not change my power units. Let me look at them again. Generators. That's 9, 25. No, it's... The wind generator I thought would be bigger. But I guess that's copacetic, because I mean if this one's 100, that's really powerful. And that's 25. That's also very powerful. It kind of makes sense because you don't need any science for this one. So 15 powers is not bad. You also don't need any circuits. You don't need any circuits for this one either. And for this one, you don't need anything. Okay, that's a little suspicious. And you don't need anything for that one either. What? Alright. I've got something somewhere that's playing funny haha games with my generators. So I will just continue to use the ones that require parts. Although I'll have to figure out why that's unfreaking believably huge. That's amazing, that 100 right there. That's the same as generator fusion. It's a vault generator, that's different. Alright. So let's look at our stuff. Yeah. Defense. Yeah, that might be a little problem. Let's look at. Wow. Okay, I need gun nut. I don't have any levels, do I? I've got 2 levels to spend. Oh, yeah, okay. So definitely taking gun nut. And let's take gun nut again, because who doesn't love awesome weapons? And my next level I'll get will be science. What do you think about that, buddy? What do you think about that? Speaking of science and levels, let's go turn in to the good old Garvey, the Garvinator.
At least it's not. I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah. I used to like living here.
What do you mean? Before what war?
I lived here over 200 years ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped.
Damn. I'm sorry. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Manly stare at each other. Yes.
I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all,
Close to
talk
leveling.
Sturgis.
Yes!
I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Alright, I leveled up again, so here we come science. 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 There we go. And so let's drop some defense on the place. Produce 8. Put 1 here. One there. And 1 up here for good measure. Alright, and then 2 more over here. So 4 more basically is what I'm looking at. Because the bad guys generally come from this direction. Oh, out of oil. Yeah, I may stay out of oil for a while too. Doggone it. See if I can craft something in the oil area. Vegetable oil? Not yet. Lots of animal glue. Yeah, that may be a little overpowerful. But it is just one thing. Plus, this is not a hard game. It's not meant to be a hard game. It's just meant to be me having fun. Alright. I do need some oil.
Willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Yeah.
I want to trade a few things.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.